What is up, YouTube? We are back with the second half of 2.7, and this story is pretty freaking fire right now, so we're gonna see what happens now. Alright, let's get right into it with some wuwa action.
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. Take it now. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power within you. That's keeping the corruption at bay for now. What's left are the hallucinations and whispers.
I'm still like tripping out that Fleur-de-Lis was all freaking evil and black tide looking, man. That was insane. Like, she had no eyes, bro. They were all just like gooed over, you know? Like, what happened, bro? Like, we are gonna find out, but still, it's just crazy.
I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrena. The Thessalians have resisted the Threnodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
It's still hard to accept, bro. Yeah, we're the freaking harbinger, dude. That's crazy too.
Gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna and the hero of heroes in Septimont. That's more than enough to be its first choice. Your path overlaps with Avidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinasita. So...
You once said the Harbinger had to be corrupted by the Dark Tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
Abby! You don't think Abby, do you? Our little friend? Oh, come on, man. Not little Abigail. Little Abigail.
The Dark Tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since then, I've been having the weirdest nightmares.
Bro, not our little boy, man. That
Abby
sucks.
does carry the Dark Tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the Dark Tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the others. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
No. You are great, Abby. Everybody loves you. You are a perfect little boy. You are Mio little Babo. We all love you. It's not your fault. You've always done great, Abby.
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the Dark Tide. We couldn't have known what it would become. You didn't do anything wrong.
I see. Well, I can go hungry, if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
This is very sad, man.
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end this for good, we kill it and destroy its paradise.
From what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Rinasita with the Dark Tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting grounds are both stabilized. So why is this paradise still there?
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its final plan.
Its final plan, huh?
This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The paradise you saw is not of this world. It stands within the Dark Tide. Matriarch of Thessalia, you have guarded this truth for over a century. Now, we need your insight.
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodian's whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again. Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It took the shape of a sea creature, because nothing frightens us more than the deep. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, it has been feeding on our pains, fear, despair, sorrow. Our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Renacita's collective unconscious. They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real, an ocean of shared trauma. That's why they called Leviathan the Master of the Deep.
I heard them. All those voices in the dark tide. And before I touched the gate, I felt it. Fear. Sorrow. Like it was pouring out of the people.
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's what shapes our memories and subconscious.
Bro, can you imagine if, like, we do this crazy Avengers moment and we think it's Endgame, like, level, but it's actually Infinity War level and we lose? Like, imagine the entire of Renacita just gets flooded and we just lose. Carlotta and them, like, they're alive, but, like, we relocate them to, like, Jinzhou, and, like, they're just never the same after that because they lost Renacita, and we have to carry that burden with us, like, to not mess up again. Like, we play it way safer, we play it harder, you know? That would be crazy.
That's why the playwright kept forcing Renacita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. It was all to keep feeding Leviathan. The end times are drawing near. The Ragunesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife. Septimontians have long believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the dark tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, their consciousness will align entirely with Leviathan's vision, like Gilberto, and the others who were fully corrupted.
Its power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying paradise will descend upon the world just as before. When it does, every soul in Renacita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different from the Tidespawn.
The collective consciousness, that's crazy. So how do we fight Leviathan?
You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetius. That means the first step in her plan is complete. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the Dark Tide, it can read your thoughts. So for now, we can't share the full plan with you.
Wait, okay. Here's my prediction, alright? Cartethia gave herself up so the Leviathan could use her body, so that the body now being used by Leviathan was a tangible way to kill Leviathan. That is what I'm thinking. Brother!
But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Renacita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined. You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Renacita's hope. So go. Gather every last flicker of it. This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's a war of spirit. Of light against shadow. Hope against despair. To take Leviathan down, our belief has to be unshakable. If there's doubt in your heart, then stop. A new path won't reveal itself unless you're ready to walk it.
Oh,
For
I'm
now,
ready, Freddy.
the dark tide in Raguna is under control. And I think I figured out what it plans to do next. Before the bells of Paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're ready, head to Septimont. Just like the playwright said. When the moment comes, everything, fiction and reality, past and future, will converge there.
Members of Phasalia will relocate to Everarda Vault. When I meet with Carlotta and the others, I'll relay what we've learned about Leviathan. As for the Harbinger matter, I'll keep that confidential to prevent further panic. That's likely why the Discord Slayer has kept it quiet. From what I understand of Leviathan, it chooses you not because it can control you, but to hinder your progress. But looking into your eyes, I see, no matter the obstacle, you won't stop moving forward. I understand Septimont calls for your aid even now. As Galbrena said, we must gather every last flicker of hope. We will stand with the Montalese and the Order to face the crisis in Raguna. This front is ours to hold. If your strength wanes, do not overburden yourself. Safe travels, Rover. My goodness, to Septimont we go. You know.
Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise, we will return soon. Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did decide to grace us after all.
It's me.
Thought maybe you'd forgotten about us.
Never. I would never forget about you. Let's get back to business.
Did you come straight from Raguna?
I did. Has it begun here too? I see you're starting evacuations.
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't even begin to cover it. No signs, no patterns. The dark tide's spawn are surfacing at random, even outside the city of Septimont. It doesn't make sense. The Earth-rend wedge is still holding back the dark tide at its depths. At any rate, Augusta's already led a team to the Sanguis Plateaus to investigate. As for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a stampede.
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
Yup. Let me tell you everything.
I see. Raguna too. And Avidius. He never bent the knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it?
People don't remember you still?
I'm just a helpful, ordinary person now, helping the temple with the evacuation. No more restraints from the Tetragon, no prophecies. I admit, I've never felt freer. It's just... The last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal dark tide behavior, people are starting to fear the end is upon us.
It goes like this, alright? The dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. unless. That's all it is, unless. And then we save everybody.
Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. We can't blame them for trembling. Aquila, any word?
Does Aquila remember her?
The dark tide has been spotted.
You would think
at
that
the Three
Aquila would
Heroes'
leave.
crest.
But hey, I mean, whatever. You get to keep your pet, sure.
Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Blight Cloud's reach. The dark tide has never touched it before. They call it the Three Heroes' crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe their blessing has kept it one of the few sacred places the dark tide cannot reach.
And now look
Even
at
that
it.
place isn't safe. We need to see it with our own eyes. But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, honored one. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, go assist the Ephor.
Time to
We
go
may
see
lack your
Augusta.
strength, but we
To
will
see
not stand
Amigusta.
idle. We will do everything we can to hold the line.
We were born in Septimont. Resistance runs in our blood. And we were raised beneath the shining legacy of heroes. You think we'll sit back
There you go.
and let ruin claim us?
We're counting on you, honored one.
Verenacita, bros. Verenacita.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
Right behind you.
Tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and never slow down. Our warriors are stretched thin just trying to hold the lines. Even though the common echoes here don't depend on the Genesis Nexus, they're still breaking down due to the Dark Tide's corruption. Don't wear that face. These are Septimont's warriors. They don't fall easy.
Hell yeah.
There! The Three Heroes' crest. Looks like they just finished a battle. Let's pick up the pace. You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led the battle to defeat the Sovereign. Your presence will rally them.
Look! It's Rover! The Honorable One!
Yes. Hello, I have arrived. Lupa!
My fellow warrior, you came.
What's good, baby? What is happening? May applause greet you.
Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you. Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
Oh, let me introduce you. Augusta, this is...
You know. We know each other.
A lot
When?
happened while you were off adventuring. You missed some fun.
It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cuts from the same cloth. Like
Hell
we'd
yeah.
known each other before.
There's this
She might
theory
seem unmoored, but
that's like
when the storm hits,
souls
she holds fast.
have like souls have like a, I don't know how to put it, but like a save already, you know what I mean? Like in your previous life or something like that, your soul just knows like certain people and you just really resonate with them. But I guess, you know, like Augusta has known Yuno so long that her soul recognizes Yuno's just like without even having to really get to know her, you know what I mean? It's kind of nice. I like it.
All right then, Augusta. What's the situation?
Theoretically, the dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements. But this time, nothing. No blight cloud anomalies. No frequency fluctuations near the Three Heroes crest. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search for a permanent solution. But this eruption without warning defies everything we thought we understood.
Would you say without a warning? If you've seen the videos on this channel, you would know the no.
We repelled the first wave and set up an anti-corrosion ward using anchor obelisks. Have you discovered anything?
The Threnodius is on the verge of rebirth. So yeah, things are pretty bad.
What? But I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth? This is a whole new thread of fate.
Oh yeah.
Exodus. Always scheming in shadow. Its wicked ambitions know no end.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe.
I would have missed this fight for the world. What about you, Lupa?
It's been too long since we stood shoulder to shoulder in battle. Warriors! The battle horns sound once again. Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall before our valor.
Hoorah! What is this new action I have? Can't use it yet. Gotta get into battle, I guess.
Tide spawn dead ahead! Let's cut them down in one clean sweep! It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Hell yeah.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
They're heading straight to the anchor obelisk.
We will stop them.
Face me, foe!
End this slumber.
On you go.
Dude, we get like a synchronization attack.
I am the moon. Entertain me.
None shall whisper.
Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, they're targeting the remaining anchor obelisk now.
But the gladiators guarding them. They haven't recovered from the last wave.
Leave them to me.
We split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
Shadow descends.
How is the situation there?
Just clean them up.
We've cleared our sector 2. Regrouping now.
More tide spawn at the southwest base point.
Ugh, trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh? They're closing in on the obelisks on our side.
Wait. Something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since when did they fight with strategy?
Leviathan. It's directing them. It saw we were spread too thin and scattered their assault on purpose.
Uh-oh.
The north flank! Hold the obelisks at all costs!
Oh!
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall. It's testing me. seeing if I'll trade lives for victory.
That's crazy. That guy just laying there all dead, man. That's sad. Oh boy. If only we had more fighters. If only, right? What is that?
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks.
Let's go, bro!
Show!
The Montelli's
Everyone's
great.
here!
We will secure this cell.
The poison Leviathan leaves behind.
Oh my
Allow
god,
the
this is
sailors
crazy!
to cleanse it.
Phew! Made it this time! I've got this side covered.
Dude, it's an Avengers Assemble, bro! It's an Avengers Assemble moment!
We'll protect the obelisks here!
Let's deal with the mess first. Plenty of time to catch up after.
One obelisk remains on the northeast.
Our baby shorekeepers got our backs, brothers.
I'll take that one.
You have my thanks, heroes from afar. May your names be etched in eternity. This battle
I love,
is not
dude.
over yet.
Oh my god, man. Lupa still has the best, like, confident smiles in the entire universe, dude. It's awesome.
I never thought I'd see the day. Fighting side by side.
I'm all hyped now.
Order of the deep. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shame Septimont now!
I've heard of the Montelli sentry constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close is something else.
Maybe they
Finale.
aren't as
Rend
monstrous
this
as they
slumber.
say.
She's absorbing the tide spawn! What kind of power is that?
One with the sounds.
Taste my resolve! Face me!
Bro, this is cinema, bro.
What is that
Oh,
in
this
the
is
center?
cinema.
An opening.
Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
The tide spawn is still hiding in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the Dark Tide, the Tide Spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the Dark Tide. Are you out of your minds?
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. The suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary.
You're saying Leviathan.
Oh, we're
is
going
the
to hunt her in her own home, bro.
inside the
We're
Dark
gonna
Tide.
fight the Leviathan at her own dinner table. At her own fireplace. Bro, we're gonna We're gonna beat her up.
That grand city you glimpsed within it, it wasn't a hallucination.
Sorry, that was my alarm to
Paradise's first form.
take.
Everything it
And guess what?
apart.
Leviathan's the trash.
It began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force, and that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinasita in the dark tide. But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's what fuels its rebirth and its paradise. We must strike at the root, kill Leviathan, tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rinasita, just as it did here, at the Three Heroes Crest.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly do we do that?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the dark tide. Even then, one of you must go in first to open the way for the rest. Inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it, then find a waystone to create a connection for the others to follow. Augusta, you buried the waystone yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel's power can purify it. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's left unsaid.
I totally do not understand everything.
Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare. Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Huh? No! Hold on now!
I'm going with you!
And you, Rover. If your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
Oh, they all know it.
The Tide spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Now activate the anchor obelisks!
We did it, but what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's really listening, and then dives headfirst into the dark tide.
The journeying paradise lies within the dark tide. I do not think she was lying. That grand city she spoke of, I saw it myself. Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes Crest to keep watch. Let's head back and rest for now. There must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of Raguna's heroes and plan our next move together.
Sounds good.
The nature of the Dark Tide and Leviathan. Huh. I see where we are now.
Rover, you're here.
What's up, man? I wish that Rover would just dap Brant up like, boom! You know? How'd you know we needed people? Oh, Carlotta.
Regarding that, I think it's best you hear from them directly.
Is that Carlotta's dad? I think it is. Or grandfather, I don't know. Oh snap, the Black Shores, bro!
Loud and clear, Rover.
There they are.
So,
All available bloom bearers have arrived in Renaissida. We're standing guard at Averado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont.
Dude, this is cool. This is really cool.
We ate some quest. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Threnodian in Renaissida. The Threnodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Threnodian's gem to resurrect it, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's
gem,
power,
right? Yeah.
he might be able to split the gem from the Threnodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoros infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing the Threnodian's frequencies. This means, in theory, it could act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renacida's people. Only they can truly face it. At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines at Three Heroes Crest. So,
hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts to play it safe.
Calculator!
Don't
he finally made an appearance!
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have to
unleash the fans.
Just don't bring the place down, alright, bro?
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart. We'll be Renacida's last line of defense. And we'll be right here, waiting for your safe return.
If not for
Let's
the Black
go.
Shore's aid, we would not have arrived
Let's
so swiftly.
go.
Or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renacita. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimont's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your trust. Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Renacita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed
Best
may
case
yet be
scenario, yeah.
stilled.
Yeah.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Wastestones. She must have meant the Anchor Stone's ability to resonate and link with another.
She's so smart.
If there's another Anchor Stone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
When the dark tide swallowed me, I did leave an anchor stone behind, but how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the Sentinel's power.
Even if we take another anchor stone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the dark tide and open up a path.
Right.
You'll
He's
need
here,
this.
bro. Julian, bro, he's here. Dude, he literally just walked on screen with no plot relevance whatsoever, and he already just made like a crazy impact.
A dying martyr entrusted it to me.
Oops, I missed that.
The first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Renacita.
Bro, where did you get that?
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the anchor stone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain, navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
Bro, we're all just going, alright? Just say it. We're all going.
I know how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption.
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
We don't even know where this anchor stone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
Dude, lots of respect, though, to Brant not even hesitating to be the one to go in, man. W. Brant.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession, and resolve. I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
What? What y'all looking at me like that for? Don't go making it
Lady
too dramatic,
Cantarella,
alright?
How many of your family's potions remain?
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of
You're
us into the
asking
journey.
if I
Oh,
can
I
brew
thought
enough
it
to
was like
carry all
silent
of
for a
us
second.
into the journeying paradise.
Never mind.
If we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor, brilliant
Dude, can you
lady of
imagine if, like,
potions,
during this
and get
battle, we
us
can
there?
switch between all resonators somehow?
Rover, this is Renacita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see
I wasn't
you
even
do
sure
so.
if I pressed the button
We
right.
will not have you face the Threnodian alone.
You are all wonderful. I love you all. You are my greatest friends.
If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the dark tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head on.
I'll go first. I'll enter the Dark Tide, activate the Anchor Stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Am I making the decisions right, or do you have to
Meanwhile,
hold the
we'll
button?
hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tide Spawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxters might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Renacita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
Hell yeah.
Rover, we all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful.
It's sad that Cardathea's not here, but you know, she did her
We'll continue
part.
to monitor the dark tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Huanglong, he must know something about Fenrico.
Rover, it's been a while. It has. I haven't seen you around lately, not since like earlier this morning. As a wandering bard, I couldn't just sit idle while everyone else played their part. So I did what I do best. Play the loudest tune Raguna's ever heard. With it, I called back every last soul still lost out there. But now, just as we reunite, you're setting off again. Music can be a weapon too, so take my song with you. Winds blow, rains weep, but light will always follow. Look up and you'll see the stars. Their quiet twinkling is proof you'll never be alone. The entire world listens to you and you sing. Every bold, bright note will follow in your wake, and so will I. Cool. Ha! Your fire blazes strong, my fellow warrior. Now I can breathe a little easier. You seem confident, Lupa. Confident? By Septimon's blazing sun, you better believe it. But I know this Leviathan we're facing is tougher and more complete than what we faced in Gladiator's Aegon. I will be cautious. But I won't lie, I'm worried about going to the dark tide all alone. Still, when the heat's on, better to slap your back and shout, "You've got this," than to doubt. We've overcome a lot together. The dark tide, just another beast to break. You've got your fight, we've got ours. While you open up a path, we'll hold down the fort right here. I'm with you all the way. Roll with the punches, right? And here I got this for you, hope it helps. We all believe in you, my fellow warrior. Now it's time for you to believe in us. Soon enough, we'll storm the battlefield right by your side. Ah, Rover. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. Many of these warriors fell under the Dark Tide's corruption in battle. The Sentinel's light can help purify their wounds, but the scars on their hearts are much harder to heal. I know Septimontes don't believe in the Sentinel, so I wanted to try in my own way to comfort those who suffered. Your face shines brighter than ever, Phoebe. You are fantastic. Thank you, Rover. The Sentinel's form of unity is one of shared faith, without stripping away individual freedom. It's nothing like Leviathan's forced oneness. I heard you. You're going into the dark tide to lead the way for the others. I know blessings alone won't be enough to protect you. What matters now is action, real, tangible aid. Please take this protective gear with you. Though you walk in the valley of shadow of though you walk in the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil, for we are always with you. You know, when the time comes, I'll follow the others to find you and fight by your side. Pizza Tropical, get this stuff away from me. That is disgusting. Ew! I would never eat pineapple on my pizza willingly, bro. That's disgusting. It's not a matter of knowing how to resist the Dark Tide's corruption, is it? You've already been corrupted. You know how I am. Whatever the case, I respect your decision, but even not carry this weight alone. We are here, always. Take these potions. My people and I will begin crafting the full batch. Once you activate the Anchor Stone, we will follow into the Dark Tide and meet you there. Thank you for all your effort. You, above all, have borne the most. Be safe, Rover. So this is how Septimon's common echoes operate. But I see some similarities with our sentry constructs. Are things holding up at the vault? Grandfather's overseeing Everardo Vault, and the Black Shores are holding the line there as well. No need for concern besides the Montelli's cache of echoes is nothing to underestimate. But really, such technology is our family's proudest asset. Naturally, we brought what we could with us. Septimon's common echoes use a different configuration than Raguna's, but the underlying logic is compatible. Our tuning technique will still serve us well here. don't forget to take breaks. If working a little longer means you'll carry a little less, then I'll stay up as long as it takes. Besides, Miss Carlotta hasn't rested properly in days. In times like these, we cannot afford even a sliver of carelessness. We must do everything within our power, so that you can focus on what lies ahead in the dark tide without distractions. These items will strengthen your echoes even without us by your side. They'll be reliable allies. We won't let you walk this path alone for long. Thank you. Oh, it's over. It's Rover. I heard you ran into a rough storm at sea. We did right by trust they placed in us. We got all the folks from the Riccioli Islands to safety. Compared to what you're about to face, that storm was nothing. Sailing into the unknown is never easy. Sailing through the dark tide, even worse. Piero stocked up on gadgets. You can take whatever you like. I like gadgets. This is all we can do for you right now. Please come back safe, Rover. Pero. Oh, take these shell credits too. They're lucky charms, or so the old sailors say. Take as much as you like. A little luck never hurts. To us, Rover, you've always been the protagonist. Never forget that. They're aware. They're aware. It's not being the protagonist that makes you brave. It's your courage that gave you the role to begin with. We trust you, so trust us. No matter how dark things get, we'll always be here when you need us. Thank you. Howdy, stranger.
You're here. Harbinger of the Dark Tide.
Bro, don't call me that, man. I've got all sorts of other cool titles, and you call me the Harbinger of the Dark Tide? At least put some respect on my name.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Choyan.
Choyan.
The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive and gather intel on the Thenodian's resonator. I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. Instead, I found the Primus. He was tied to the Thenodian, knew the truths of it all. But the dark tide silenced him.
Sounds about right.
In his final moments, he passed this lantern to me. Said it was meant for you.
So,
His
he kicked the bucket,
ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the dark tide beneath Raguna's seas. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead.
Maybe that's the debt he owed. I think it is. He killed a lot of people.
Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions.
People who
He
did
knew
nothing
it
wrong, by
wouldn't
the
be
way,
enough.
just believed in what they believed in.
Listen. Every harbinger of the dark tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, they all met the same end. Death.
I'm not afraid.
I accepted this long ago.
You've already been touched by the dark tide. Even the Sentinel's power cannot reverse it.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else would just suffer longer.
You've been resisting the Thenodian's corruption this whole time. Suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. Deliberately.
The fewer who know, the better. But don't forget, I'm also the harbinger of hope. Alright, that was kind of corny, but you know, it's Rover.
You're prepared to walk into death alone.
You traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish. I'll ask for just one more. For me. Please.
The dark tide rejects outsiders of Renacita. But you're different. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done.
Thank you.
When you're truly prepared to die, death doesn't come so easily.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
One last thing. The magistrate of Jinzhou asked me to send her regards. The people you helped, they're still waiting for your return.
Our little fangirl.
Farewell.
Rover, F4 Augusta has already departed for the anti-corrosion ward. She and Lady Iuno are preparing some supplies for you. Please take them. Your support means much to us. May your path be safe and battles triumphant. What up?
You know, status report.
Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window. Remember that stretch of chaos we once crossed? If Leviathan has shaped this world through the dark tide, expect something similar. Shifting sands, obscuring fog. Every step, a gamble into the unknown. That Discord Slayer, Galbrena was it? She's bound to the dark tide. If she dared to hunt the Threnodian, she must know how to navigate its depths. Once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. She'll guide you forward.
So, what does that mean?
Don't
What
tell
do I
me
do?
you forgot already. It's about the anchoring. You've done it before. Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic frequencies. And when you find her, don't let her go.
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the dark tide.
Don't worry. I'll stick with him every step of the way.
My man, Abby. And I'm
Just
counting on you,
remember
buddy.
You're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be right behind you.
I believe in the you that believes
If you
in
are
me.
ready, step forward.
I'm
may
ready to
the
go.
eternal sun light your path, and may each step bring you closer to victory.
Whoa. I didn't think there's actually a whole other world inside the dark tide. It kind of feels holy somehow.
I was thinking the same thing, bro. This is not what I was expecting.
Huh? Feels a bit like chaos, but colder and creepier. Like something's whispering to me. Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, if we do what we did back in the chaos, we can anchor to Galbrena and find her, right?
Right.
Let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and connections in the chaos. The problem is,
We barely don't know anything about her.
yeah, Galbrena's always like, she's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really say much either.
In life, chaos.
Scared me.
In death, silence. A stillness veils the teeming multitudes. Glory is washed clean in suffering's tide. The hesitant shall not return. The timid shall not pass. Tell me, little lamb, whence do you come? And where does your path lead?
Is that creepy guy again?
Little lamb, your hostility pains me. I came to aid you. You wish to anchor to her. A simple task. Surely you've heard. The dark tide preserves memory.
He's really giving
Her
off
past
Scar
is
energy, and
scattered
I'm
through
like,
its
I'm actually kind of
depths,
here for it, dude.
tangled
That's
in
kind
the
of cool.
currents like fractured glass.
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
The dark tide mirrors the chaos of the human mind, shifting, twisting. A fleeting thought, and the path ahead may vanish beneath your feet. Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world, building its kingdom, bending this place into its image. This place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency, a vision of perfection, unmarred by flaw. But behold, the dark tide's true face, a world of hatred, fear, and despair. The world your kind calls hell. Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance. Yet the mask is flawed. The paradise is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into one another. Countless souls caught between light and shadow, adrift without rudder or self. Lured by false hope, they stumble into its waiting arms. Not yet. Save its light. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. If you wish to see her, you will hear despair's screams. See the dead beg for death. Watch souls willingly burn in cleansing fire.
I fear nothing. I am fear itself.
I've seen many into
I
this
am the
realm.
danger.
Valiant, burning with purpose just like you. But in the end, I hope you endure longer than most. Her plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. But for now, come, little. The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside. Speaking with you through the mark of the dark tide saves me considerable energy. As for that small pest, put it to rest, lest its corruption worsen. My presence alone is enough.
Is that galbrena up ahead?
I won.
Did you see that? That resonance ability? Can a child really wield that kind of power?
She'll be a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps even rise to challenge for F4 one.
Damn it. I was so close. If it hadn't been, what did you do to get that kind of power?
My power? It's always been there. Since the day I was born.
Born with it? How unfair. I can't take it. I trained harder.
Sounds like you're a
endured
sore
more,
loser.
Bled more.
I know. You're all stronger than me, and all worthy opponents. Oh, but please, you should tend to your injuries now.
Are you mocking us? People like you, born lucky.
Yeah.
never
All my
understand
life I
what
had to
it means
fight looking,
struggle,
but you know what I'm
fight
saying?
For your strength.
No.
Get out of here, bro. You
I
lost.
really meant
Get
what I
out.
said. They are stronger than me, in body and in spirit. So many here are. Why? Why was I the only one gifted with this power?
For those who cannot stomach defeat, even sincerity tastes of cruelty. Fate is never fair. It bestows gifts without reason. Whether blessing or mockery, mankind must learn to carry it with grace.
So, she is from Septimont. Why did she leave? And why has she stayed away until now? Her resonance ability was bright and radiant back then. Now it feels...
The curse of the dark tide Had she returned untempered, with curse still unclaimed as gift, Renacita would have burned for her folly.
You claim to stand against Leviathan, yet you speak so coldly of human lives. Whose side are you really on?
The two are not in conflict. Many a mighty alliance has thrived on loathing alone, and I am a tacit discord. We each take what we need. She too accepted my gift. Left to her own strength, she would have fallen long ago. Do not be so eager for answers. I remember. She clawed through monster. How it shall gnaw upon thee. Slow.
I know.
To claim a
It's then up
thy
so
to seek to wield live. Yet I shall give one final push.
You helped her.
These are kind of boring, I ain't gonna lie, man.
the flames. She's got
They should have made it. This is like, I don't know. This was not the moment to have a whole backstory of her, bro. They should have implemented it like some other way. It feels like it's interfering with like the main thing that's going on.
This time, the true galbrena had come. So long as hatred burns, such frequencies shall nurture her rebirth. Run, as you always do.
Chimera, give me your devouring power. If I can consume her, I can end her rebirth.
You dare bargain with me?
This is a threat. Without me, you die too.
You would not dare.
Hunt with me or die with me.
Ooh.
Your choice.
You know the cost.
Then before that, I'll tame you. But for now, that undying demon will fall beneath my blade!
Whoa, that's okay. That's pretty cool.
This
That's pretty cool.
name is now mine.
To wield this cursed fire with sanity, you will suffer considerable pain. Is it worth it?
Let's go. The hunt continues.
Like, I'm just saying, they could have made it a little bit more concise. I like that cutscene. They could have definitely played, like, I wouldn't change that, but, like, I mean, just learning her whole backstory, it could have been a lot more concise, like, from when we first met him into some kind of, like, sequence. I wish I could explain more, but we're playing. I don't want to bore y'all.
So, she became what she is by endlessly feeding on tacit discords.
A pact always has a price. Should she fail to feed me fresh frequencies, I shall feast on her soul. Weak tacit discords are but tasty morsels. Only the strong may stand beside me. If she would grow, she must hunt true danger. To crave unorthodox power, yet
you'll devour her frequency.
I helped her once broken.
You came.
Yup.
Hope I'm not too late.
Not too late, not too early. Right on time. One side each. Ah. Guardian of the Dark Tide, Mortal. We meet again. I tried to clear the path for you, but that thing got in my way.
You handled all the monsters along the way by yourself.
More or less. Too many roads led here, and I couldn't be sure which one you'd take. So I wanted to make it easy.
Oops. I ended them too fast so she couldn't get her line out. An echo of a man?
One last thing.
You didn't have to go so far, Discord Slayer. Take what's left of me. This flicker of a soul won't last much longer anyway.
Just hang in there. I'll find a way to save your frequency.
You don't have to carry it all yourself. Sometimes it's okay to lean on someone else.
Not says you, bro, who tries to take on all the burdens by himself. What are we doing, bro? You trying to...
Thank you.
Human frequencies dull the pain of absorption. Why not let them serve a purpose? Burn them before they turn.
I did it because I wanted to. Not everything needs a reason.
Dignity for the dead, hope for the living.
Ha! I gave you power, not so you would squander it on sentiment. Unleash your true nature. Terror, slaughter. That is what you are made for.
Your time's up. Crawl back to where you belong.
Tell him.
Looks like you've got him on a leash.
Taming him isn't the hard part. Becoming stronger than him is. Oh, and keeping him hungry enough to feed on my terms.
Do not mistake this for triumph, galbrena. This battle will not end until one of us is dead.
It's kind of like Abby, huh?
Really? I think Abby is a lot cuter.
I think so too.
That power you used, was it the Sentinel's power of separation? And that incredible little one. No wonder Kartetia had the nerve to propose such a mad plan.
Oh yeah, can you tell me about that now? I forgot we were never told the plan.
Even here, the Paradise's frequency isn't stable, which means Leviathan hasn't completely seized control. So, looks like part 1 of the plan worked.
Part 1?
You bear the Dark Tide's power, but you are no Harbinger.
Good. We can avoid a lengthy explanation. If you're looking for the Harbinger too, you must have seen it. The apocalypse Leviathan will bring forth. It was meant to remain restrained by the Sentinel, but I feel it stirring again. I followed its frequency and found you.
Most of Leviathan's power resides in me, but a fragment escaped. I've been tracking the one who carries that power.
That gem was cast into the Dark Tide. If this is where things are at, that leads to only one conclusion. Leviathan is about to resurrect. Freed from the Sentinel's hold, it's returned to its primal state in the Dark Tide, like water returning to the sea.
Sorry.
We must trap it.
Or we can use me. Leviathan's instinct will draw it to reclaim what was once part of itself. The godhood inside me.
But that godhood has fused with your humanity. Their frequencies are nearly identical now.
That's exactly how we trap it. When Leviathan awakens,
I was
it won't
right.
distinguish. It will devour all frequencies blindly.
Oh my
If I
god.
offer my humanity, I'll become an anchor, give form to formlessness,
I was right.
and trap its frequency in one place. And if it's now hiding in the dark tide, I know you have a way of sending my humanity into it, right?
And I suppose you know the cost.
I do. But I have faith in those who strive to protect this land. In him. And in you. The dark tide can't read either one of our minds. Only we can do this, Discord Slayer. Let me be your first bullet. Fire me into Leviathan's heart.
When the time comes, I'll kill you in front of them. To convince Leviathan of your necessary death.
Then I shall leave the rest to you. Thank you for choosing to be misunderstood, hated, and for putting your life at risk. Thank you for your resolve, Discord Slayer.
With the Sentinel Sword of Divinity, we split her godhood from her humanity, leaving the divine within her. Then, I fired the Dark Tide bullet to consume her frequency and send her humanity into the Dark Tide. Leviathan can't truly distinguish the signals it receives. It's blinded by what people believe. By tricking the one closest to the Blessed Maiden into accepting her death, we lowered its guard. Now that Kartetia has trapped its frequency, all that's left is to gather strength, reach the paradise, and finish Leviathan.
So, okay, but like, once we kill the Leviathan, does Kartetia stay dead? That's what I'm wondering. How confident are you in hunting the Threnodian?
Even I'm not arrogant enough to think I can take the Threnodian by myself. No apocalypse is ever stopped by a lone hero. It's always a difficult struggle, fought by countless lives. In this hunt, my part is to clear the way while the others prepare, set the aim, and fire the first shot.
Okay. But what if?
Maybe I'm gambling. People freeze up facing the end. Fear takes hold. Even those brave enough don't always get that blessing of fate. But if there's even the slightest chance to stop a disaster, I'll take it. Even if I stand alone. All I need to know is that when I drained the last drop from my glass, I had the guts to pull the trigger. Worst case, I stay trapped in the dark tide, holding Leviathan back a little longer. That's a price I'll pay. But I think I bet on the right people.
Some of us might use the word trust.
I can sense Augusta's Anchorstone. It lies beyond this well in the deeper realm of the Dark Tide. But the deeper we go, the stronger Leviathan's mental interference will be. Here, wear this. This cassette tape is a rare find from Lohai Roy. It preserves your most innate frequency. Perfect for what's ahead.
What is Lahai Roy?
I don't know how it works, but it's a good time for music, wouldn't you say?
Does the song have a name?
They're usually named after the one who recorded them.
So, your real name is...
I'll tell you when this is all over. Call it a promise. A promise that we both make it back in one piece. If you're ready, let's go.
Woo! Then we got the Doom music kicking in. Okay.
You know how to use the Sentinel's original power, don't you? Then change the world if something gets in your way.
Bro, the music is so corny, but like I love it so much. It's just so funny.
Why are there so many enemies here?
Leviathan's kingdom. It created them itself. Nothing more than empty husks.
What should we do? Should we avoid them?
No. Slay them all.
Yeah, you'd say that.
Behave now. They need no mercy. Their rest awaits. Big flames. Painted hellfire. Devour them all.
I could just stay like this forever.
Flames are all. Behave now. Read. Painted hellfire. Devour them all.
No time to lick your wounds.
Behave now. Explode.
To hell with you.
One with the sounds. Down with the curtain.
Speak of the devil.
Holy damage. Okay.
Flames are all. Behave now. By my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
Scorches to
Let's settle the score. Another mortar thrown at us. Oh, bring it on. This song is about to hit the chorus. I'll show you.
the gates of hell.
It's over.
Some faint melodies disrupted the rhythm. Try switching worlds. Finally, we've arrived. The true gateway to hell.
Whoa.
Shining with your love, we stand united in devotion. With hearts full of joyous loyalty, we rise from the sea, guided by your light.
The dead grow tongues and sing praise day and night. That's what's become of those consumed by the dark tide. If the journeying paradise reaches our world, everyone in Rinascita will suffer the same fate.
Look at them, lining up to flatter their divinity, groveling for its grace without Leviathan's wisdom. Feeble minds like theirs are fit only to to be devoured.
Ceaseless worship, stripped of meaning or soul. From this shore to the next. From paradise back to our world.
All to gather more believers, to be drawn into paradise's maw. Then they'll go claim their due from Leviathan.
Even with the tape's help, we can't stay exposed to these hymns for too long. Chimera.
I don't take your silence, wretched souls! There is no place for you in paradise. Burn in your ruin and rot in hell.
Dude, this
seems Chimera still commands
this
some
patch is
authority
so edgy, bro. It's awesome.
Coming back here feels like coming home. By blood, they ought to call me Forfa. Leviathan was right about one thing. Fear is the most ancient and enduring truth in all living things.
Whoa.
We're here again.
The Styx Lake. A myth once whispered in Septimont, now carved into reality by Leviathan. Those touched by the Tidespawn often begin to see things. Hallucinations. And this lake is usually the first they find. Anger, sorrow, pain. Leviathan reads the depths of our hearts. And from them, it births this river of memory. What you see here is a part of you. The river mirrors what you fear most.
That's why I saw those terrible visions. But why were you there too?
My mind can walk between reality and the dark tide. I've crossed this lake many times, trying to guide the lost home. Oftentimes it isn't hell that people fear. They fear fear itself, and that creates hell.
Crazy.